Hey y'all, Beasley here, coming to you once again from my neighborhood, the Riverview neighborhood of Tulsa, Oklahoma. It is a cold December morning of 2024, but the sun is shining, the winds are light. It's a good day to take a walk down Tulsa's River Parks trails. Thanks for joining me. In 1974, there were no formal trails along the Arkansas River and Riverside Drive. It was in 1974 that the River Parks Authority was established as a public-private enterprise, opening 3 miles of trail along the Arkansas River to recognize the first 50 years of River Parks Authority. Let's take a walk along those first 3 miles of established trails. We're going to start today's journey just outside of downtown Tulsa. River Parks Trails does extend over the railroad tracks on that pedestrian bridge you see in the distance over to the Crosby Heights neighborhood and New Block Park, where it connects to the Katy Trail, which leads out to Sand Springs and Lake Keystone. This pedestrian bridge under I-244 leads to the west bank of the Arkansas River and Route 66. But we're going to start our journey on the old 11th Street Bridge at the top of Riverside Drive. The 11th Street Bridge is an original alignment of Route 66 from 1926. Here at Cyrus Avery Plaza, we see the flags of the 8 states through which Route 66 travels. We've talked about this plaza and this sculpture where east meets west in a previous episode on this channel. But for today, this is where Riverside Drive meets Route 66, and this is where our exploration of the River Parks trails will begin. Before we start our 3-mile walk this morning, I want to share this map that I got from the River Parks Authority website. There are a total of 26 miles of trails operated and maintained by the River Parks Authority on both sides of the Arkansas River. Again, we're just going to cover this short 3-mile section, the original section of the River Parks Authority from 1974. In this area was the first train bridge, the first wagon bridge, and the old Route 66 bridge. Tulsa's history is linked to the Arkansas River, making this the perfect location to start our adventure along the sandy banks of the Arkansas River. The remains of my favorite tree along the River Parks trails. Find the episode titled Eulogy for a Tree to know more. All along the River Parks trails are these banners celebrating the 50th anniversary of the River Parks Authority. This one next to the Tulsa Spotlight Theater. NatureWorks is a local nonprofit organization that promotes wildlife conservation through their annual art show and sale. Several monuments along the River Parks Trail. These are mule deer. Mile markers along the trail. This year, the River Parks Authority added this boat ramp, providing easier access for kayaks. From this dock, we can look across to the west bank of the Arkansas River and the River West Festival grounds and the building that is the Tulsa Rowing Club, along with their larger boat dock. Where Denver Avenue meets Riverside Drive, we find this Cabana Bar and the refurbished Zinc Lake Overlook, again covered in a previous episode. Near mile marker 1, this seasonal restaurant overlooking the Arkansas River. Under new management, I am really excited for the opening of Daigoro in early 2025. As we end the first mile of our 3-mile walk, we are leaving the Riverview neighborhood. We can look back on the apartment buildings built between 1930 and 2020. As we come to the 21st Street Bridge, which includes a pedestrian crossing to the River West Festival Park, we can go off trail and take a look underneath this historic bridge. At the midway point, we come to the gathering place. I won't spend much time here because, once again, gathering place was covered in a previous episode on this channel, but I do want to take the time to get some coffee and grab some breakfast from Redbud Cafe.
As we leave Gathering Place by the boathouse, we come to the Midland Valley Trail. If we take this left here, it'll lead us back to downtown. But of course, we're going to take this right and head back to the River Parks Trail. We are back to the River Parks Trail, but we're going to cross the trail. Come take a look at the new pedestrian bridge that leads to the soccer fields on the West Bank. This bridge opened Labor Day weekend of 2024. Let's get down these stairs and take a look at the new low water dam and kayak course. Back on the trail, the next location we come to is the skate park. Discovery Lab. There are 3 basketball courts, 1 volleyball court, and a pickleball court. There are a number of trails leading off the main River Parks Trail that give access to the Arkansas River. But keep your eyes open. You never know when you might see a pair of bald eagles. In 2023, a group of scouts created steps along some of the trails, like this one that leads down to Crow Creek. You can follow it to where it empties into the Arkansas River. This sculpture is titled Crossing the Prairie. Disc golf. The rugby field is a hub of activity during the warmer months. River Parks Trails host 2 marathons each year, as well as numerous fun run and 5K events. This statue is a memorial to Tulsa runner Michael Houghton. Mile marker 3. We made it. Immediately downriver from the 3-mile marker is the 41st Street Plaza, complete with picnic pergola, playground, and a fun splash pad. Between the Christmas trees, the nature work sculpture of the American pelican.
Thank you for joining me on this 3-mile walk down the original section of Tulsa River Parks Trails. The Tulsa River Parks Authority does maintain trails another 7 miles downriver, which then connect to trails that lead to Bixby and Broken Arrow, or cross the Arkansas River Bridge to get to Jenks. If you like to see more Tulsa content, please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I will see you on the River Parks Trails.